Hello everyone, this is my newer and more in-depth video about Flicker on Roblox. I will keep the original two videos up, but this video will be the main video about Flicker that I make. If you enjoy my video, please like and comment. I'm not sure what subscribing will do for my video in the algorithm, but please do consider all three so you can help spread the safety of kids online. One thing before we officially start off this topic, I will be cussing in some parts. Not a whole lot, unless it's about my hot take I will be discussing in the video later, and about how I really feel about this game. I will be censoring some words because they're that bad. If you don't want to hear any of it, please click off or skip past certain parts of the video when those texts come up on screen. Flicker. Flicker is a game on Roblox that is basically the board game Clue. Although it doesn't speak about the weapons involved in the murders, people have clues and try to figure out who the evils are and try to get them out to win. It doesn't have any blood, but it does show body deformations of what the murderer did to your body that round. Oh, you can also change your name in the game too. While you may think that display names aren't important to this, it is and has been. Flicker announced their feature of changing your display name on April 25th, 2021, before Roblox officially announced on June 8th, 2021, that you could change your display name. Ryan, a moderator for Flicker, has confirmed what the date was when Flicker announced their new feature. No, I'm not sure if you can change your name in other games on Roblox. If you know, please share. I'd love to know. The reason I bring up the display names is because there are people in Flicker that use that feature in very unpleasant ways and show kids inappropriate words at young ages. By inappropriate words, I mean words that if looked up, you can find porn. There have been several cases of kids being groomed on Roblox and even kidnapped and raped. While people may say that Flicker isn't for kids, they're right, because it does show body deformations of, again, what the murderer did to your body. But I'd like to point out that kids lie about their age all the time to get into games that aren't for them. Even if Flicker isn't for kids, it's still on a kids platform that was originally made for kids. Straying away from that, I'd like to now bring up what bothers me most in this game. Whenever you're in a round, you don't know who is who because they changed their display name in Flicker. It bothers me because most players don't even use their display name that Roblox allowed for them, and it's harder to report others because they have different display names. You can't figure out who is who until after the round, which is kinda a shitty feature, and what I mean by that is, you can't report anyone during the round unless they have the same display name on Flicker and in Roblox itself. Do I need to go on? And even if you want to report that person, you need evidence that you'll probably forget to capture because the chat logs won't show until after you're dead. And you'll need their username and display name, or just forget who to report because they left a long time ago. And the rounds take forever, unless you die first. Yes, I understand that it's 100% your fault if you forget who did what or even had an appropriate name in the round, but you shouldn't have to go through all of these hoops just to get one person a warning in their Discord server. Like I mentioned in my blog post on their official blog website, reports aren't going to do much because the moderators aren't doing a whole lot to get rid of the adult content on their platform. Though I said in my actual post that reports aren't doing anything to give players consequences, I have my own little story as to why I don't think reports do anything. On June 14th, I was playing Flicker like normal. Then some girl sent me a note that said she'd rape me violently. When I told her to stop and asked her why she was sending me notes like that, she told me she was doing it so I'd kill myself. When I went into the Discord server to report her, I was suspended from talking in the server for 7 days because I said the word rape in my report. I wasn't aware that I wasn't allowed to say words like that in reports, and when I asked 2 people to help me during this, these girls said no because they didn't want to get in trouble for helping me. Even after I got suspended from talking in the Discord server, the girl who I reported on Roblox and in their server is still not banned. Specifically on Roblox, I reported her several times and she's still not banned. When I bring up the fact that reporting those who say and do terrible things, this is somewhat why I don't report anyone anymore. Nothing happens to these people. Now, onto the names I've seen. I'd like to start off by saying, firstly, that, these names are funny. I just find them off-putting in a kid's game. And another thing is that I get that most of these people making these names are teenagers, I get that, but why are you doing this on a kid's game? I don't want people to say to me anymore that, oh, but these kids don't know what these words mean anyway. You should find them educational. If you don't, you're the creepy one. I get that, but it's a little weird showing kids the word clit on a kid's game. Anyway, I'll show all the names that aren't as bad or inappropriate on screen first. When playing, you'll most likely find people with names like Wanker, the Diddler, in sexualized terms for mother and father, I won't be saying them, Billy Badass, Toes Roy. And most seen of them all for me is stuff like Femboy and Twink. I'll show more names that aren't as bad, but I won't be saying them anymore. I'll just play some music. But as we go along with these terrible names, we find people named Cum is Tasty, or really any name with the words cum in it, Ass Peg, Caitlin's Clit, and one name I see a lot is Slut. I won't be saying any of these names anymore, but here are the rest of them. Enjoy this music. I brought up a note that one girl sent me, and now I'd like to bring up more notes, and even what people have sent me in chat. Now, I'd like to say my hot take and talk shit about Ryan. If this doesn't interest you, this would basically be the end of the video. If you don't want to listen, thank you for clicking on my video and watching till this part. Okay, for my hot take, I'd like to point out that most of these names were made by people that are a part of the LGBTQ community. Though I don't have screenshots that can prove it, most have said to me that they were a part of it and are pretty young. Before I say it, just know I have nothing against this community, just certain people a part of it. Not everyone. For anyone that has any identity issue and has different pronouns but says and shows little kids on Roblox adult content, I cannot respect you as a person anymore. I'm not going to respect your pronouns if you act like this on Roblox in front of kids. Now, I'm not saying that everyone in this community does this. Please don't think that I do. It's just that I've seen so many people in that community have all these identity issues and they go after kids. All I'm saying is that having issues with your body and mind does not give you a free pass to groom kids online. If anyone has an opinion about my hot take, please comment about it. I'll now stray away from that and talk about Ryan, a moderator for Flickr. When I first made my comment on flickr.nolt.io about the inappropriate names that I've seen, I was told by Ryan that the development team was aware of that issue and has been aware. I posted that comment 4 months ago, and nothing has been done to improve the display name feature in Flickr ever since. After speaking to Nani about why the players and the developer are at fault for allowing these inappropriate names, I was told by Ryan that I was being petty. In one of my comments to Nani, I said that she doesn't understand what I'm talking about and said that she should look into this issue. If that sounds petty to anyone, I'm sorry. I'll show you the comments, but I personally don't think I was being petty. But I brought up Ryan for a reason. He told me I was being petty for telling Nani about the terrible feature. If he ever watches this, just know, Ryan, you're not a good moderator, especially when you told me to report people that have broken rules. But yet, I was suspended from speaking in the server for 7 days when trying to report a player that broke rules. If that doesn't tell you how bad their moderation is for their Discord server, I don't know what could be told to you. This is now the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment, and even consider subscribing. If anyone has any suggestions for more games I should cover that allow inappropriate behavior on Roblox, please share. Have a good day, everyone. Oh wait, before I forget, I need to mention my friend that made my thumbnail and helped me out with my script. Thank you, Rob, for helping me. You are the best. Now I'll end this video.